Hey everybody, it is Coach Grant. I hope that you are doing well. And I just wanted to, instead of sending an email this time around just written, I wanted to send you a video response from me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple items I'm going to send you to give you some items worth taking a look at this weekend or whenever you get around to it. So that being said, first thing is, I know we just started our online learning, and I know that we're all settling into that. We certainly are at my level at the 4th grade level at Jefferson, and I just want to remind you to make sure that you are continuing to do your assignments, checking your email, checking EduCal, and anything else that you need to do. If our season does resume, it's important that you have done all those things. That being said, what I want to move on to now is, in this email, you're going to get a couple items. One of them are a couple questions, and I'm going to highlight them right here. So one is just, how are you doing? Is there anything I can help with? 2, does 4 o'clock work for a Zoom team gathering? So I'm thinking that sometime next week, or this week, depending on when you read this, but that we could do a Zoom team gathering together just to hang out and catch up and see how things are going. So I'm just wondering, I picked 4 o'clock just because that would have been that's a practice time. So I'm wondering if that would work for you, or is there a better time that works? And then what day or days work best for that with your schedule? So again, the purpose would be just to see how many people could come, totally optional, but how many people could come and just hang out and catch up and see how things are doing, how things are going for you. The next thing I want to show you is I'm going to attach a link to a video from Sanford, and it talks about at-home advice with Sanford Sports Registered Dietitian. So this is something that I certainly need as I'm adjusting to being home all the time, and something that maybe could help you out as well. Then the last item I'm going to include is a link to an article from, oops, that's not the right one, is from Mr. Beaton. And you certainly can read through all of the article. It's from a group called the Positive Coaching Alliance. But what I really want you to focus on down here is where it pertains to you, and talking about what you can do during this time. And this is a difficult time. I mean, let's be realistic. But if you think about the phrase I use, it's a beautiful day to be a Bruin track and field athlete. I was telling myself that yesterday as the snow kept falling. I looked at it in one of two ways. I mean, I could complain and nothing's going to change, or the way I chose to look at it as, hey, I get to use my snowblower again, and when I use that, I get to listen to podcasts. So I listened to a podcast this morning as I snowplowed my driveway. And, I'll tell you, a couple days ago, I let my snowblower run and empty, and again, I could have complained and just gone on about it and been negative, but that wasn't going to change. And what I want you to think about during this time is just, what can you control? So one thing you can control that this article talks about is taking care of your body. So what you eat, what you drink, how you sleep, any exercise, if you're choosing to do any exercise, again, which is totally optional, but you can control what you eat, what you drink, and what you sleep. You can control being a great teammate, reaching out to teammates to see how they're doing. Asking for help if you need help from me or your parents or other adults, other teachers maybe. You could certainly ask them for some help as well. So what I'd really like you to do is just to read through this. You can pause the video or you can read through the link, but really just look through that and use that to really help you think about what can you control. You can't control anything that's going on with the coronavirus as far as anything going on with the state high school league. You can't control when you're going to get back into school. None of us can. But there is a lot in life that you can control. And in this section of the article right here, and here, that really does tie into what you can control. So again, please respond back to those questions in the email. Please make sure you're not hitting reply all. It's just for me to see, so just reply to me with that. feel free to read through this article, watch that video, and then let me know if you have any questions. I'm really hopeful that next week, sometime once I hear back from you, that we can arrange a Zoom meeting. It would be probably towards the middle or end of the week, depending on how quickly people reply to this. So, what I'm going to say is this. If you're feeling down about how things are going, that's totally normal. And remember, it's a beautiful day to be a Bruin track and field athlete. You can make it a great day. Try to look for the positives. Some positives I've looked for is I get to spend more time with my boys. I get a little more time to watch some TV and movies that I don't get to do as much, especially this time of year. And I just learned that I can use Zoom to communicate with you, and I'm very excited for that. So I'm looking forward to using Zoom next week. Have a good weekend. I hope to hear back from you very soon.